Our next speaker, Greg Rex, he will be lecturing on patient retention and practice development. Greg Rex is the CEO and founder of newhealthprofessional.com in Solana Beach, California.
And so what I'm going to share with you today is business practices that I've used to build numerous multi-million-dollar successful corporations, but also that I've helped many health professionals, about 2,000 that I currently partner with, how you can bring your fun back into practicing medicine. And the model that I'm going to use is based off of Disney. How many of you have been to Disneyland? It's a wonderful experience from the very beginning. And this is the formula that they use. The first and most important priority is the experience of the cast. You and your staff are the cast. Now we want to put you guys first, and then the quality experience of the patient, the guest in Disneyland terms. And then finally, when you wrap that around with solid business practices, a quality business experience that can provide a service at a profitable and sustainable way, that's the formula for success. So that's kind of the model that we're going to use today. The topics we're going to cover are specializing, branding, how to increase your practice. Branding is searing your message into the minds of your target audience. You want them to, when they think of you, or when they think of going to a health professional, you want to be top of mind. Okay? Let me give you an example of branding. So let's talk about a case study. This is one Dr. Mehmet Oz. He's pretty much become a household name. And going through these different categories of the Venn diagram, his passion is complementary and alternative therapies. He's passionate about wellness and prevention. And his message is one of self-responsibility. He says, the doctor's not in charge of your health. It's a partnership. So his side of the equation. Let's talk more about the business side of the equation. When you're really building your practice, most people would love to build their patient base. Or if not, what if you could take your top 20% favorite patients that you work with? The ones that love you, that give you no hassles, they're compliant, everything, their insurance works out well, they're paying cash, whatever. It's your top 20 favorite clients. And you can expand that from 20% to 30 or 40%. Would that make an impact on your quality of experience in your practice? You bet. So increasing not just the number of patients, but increasing the number of your ideal patients. Fourth is increase the number of offerings you have. Ancillary services. There's numerous things. We're going to go through a little process here of how to evaluate certain ancillary services. But there's lots of things that you can add to your current patients to bring more value to them without even increasing your patient base. But again, if you do more than one, if you increase your patient base and increase ancillary services, you can have a geometric increase in your revenue. Some of you already have a subspecialty, so you can add that if you haven't already to your practice. You can offer new procedures. You can get certain equipment, lasers, and different types of diagnostic procedures that can be cash-based or that can be run through insurance. You can also have aesthetic or cosmetic procedures. You can have supplements or products. My hope is that today I got you to think about some of those opportunities where you can realign or shift your business, your practice in a way that it can bring more joy to you and you can help more people in the process. So I want to thank you for having me today.